What's going on, Saints fans? It's another week of Saints football coming right at you today. We are in week 5 of the NFL regular season. The New York football Giants are coming into town against the New Orleans Saints here today. And we got some really great news out there for the New Orleans Saints as well. That we're going to go ahead and get into, but I want to go ahead and make sure that I go ahead and let y'all know you are watching the Bad Sports Show podcast in the Deep South. I'm EJ504. Of course, I have my co-host, my dad, and he's came in just right on time. As soon as I said his name, he pops his head on in here. We got Derek in the chat. Good to see you, Derek, in here. He's ready to go. So it's another great week to go ahead and get excited for some Saints football, even though it's been an 0-4 start. But like I said, reason to be excited here today, because if you haven't heard already, well, today Taysom Hill and Foster Moreau is ready to go in the black and gold. They are going to be active today. And Taysom Hill looks like he's going to be playing his gadget role today. He's going to be playing.
He's the backup quarterback.
He's going to play some tight end. He's going to be a football player out there today. He's going to play. Foster Moreau is another great addition to have back on this football team, because I'm going to tell you right now, he's a leader. Foster Moreau is a leader on this damn roster, and I'm so glad to have him back as well. This will help out Juwan Johnson. This is going to push Juwan Johnson, and to have him, play a little bit better. Even though I think he's not playing bad, he's actually getting a lot of targets.
He's getting a lot better.
He's getting a lot better, but this is definitely going to push Juwan Johnson now that the tight end room is filled out with
the tight end room just got that stronger, y'all.
Yes,
y'all don't realize it just elevated. This is why, and I'm going to say this, and I'm glad Larry is on the panel. I am so glad. And Larry, I love you, but your boy better win today. Your boy better win today, man. He better win. Listen, I don't care if I want to hear no team effort. I don't want to hear nothing. This is the NFL. The Jackson Dart was the first time winning. Was a rookie. He won his first game last week. Don't give me no excuse. I don't want to hear no excuse. He won that game by himself. He won that game by himself because he went in there and he scored. He ran the touchdown and he willed his football team to win the football game. He willed his team to win the football game. And quarterback's job is to will their team to win football games. I don't want to hear no mediocrity shit. And 0-11 ain't going to do it for me. 0-11 ain't going to do it for me, buddy.
That's the same question I asked last week, Larry.
Say, bro, want me to tell y'all something, bro? Y'all the only ones talking about if Spencer don't win, they going to bench him. The coaching ain't saying nothing about that, bro.
I'm not worried about what the coach. Let him lose this game. Let him lose this game.
Hey, look, Larry, I'm gonna say this. Look, I'm not Kellen Moore. I'm not the coaches and everything like that. I'm just giving my opinion and saying how I would operate and how it looks, and how it would seem. You are correct 100%, Larry. The coaching staff has been 100% behind Spencer Rattler through all of this. Kellen Moore even went in the press conference and was talking about. Hey, I'm 0-4 too. I haven't won yet. I'm with you. Spencer, like, I got your back and everything. That's fine. I'm glad he's embracing Spencer, and because, like I said, this is not Spencer's fault. That we're 0-4 right now. But at the same time, too, you can't sit up here and say that there's no pressure on Spencer Rattler right now. He's 0-10 right now as a quarterback, and then also too. That this is the NFL. We know how this goes. Russell Wilson just got benched, and the quarterback we're about to play today, Jackson Dart, just took over. We just drafted a guy in the second round. We want to see how he looks. It's not about Oh,
Check
do
this
you
out.
think Tyler Shuck is
I
better?
don't know what's wrong with Larry. Larry seemed to
Hold on,
think that
hold
the
on,
Saints
hold on.
can
That's
draft a
Check,
Larry
check.
seemed to think that the
Hold
Saints
on.
can draft a quarterback and just sit there and not, if they're not winning, that they could just let a whole second round draft pick just sit there without knowing knowing what the hell he is. That is
right.
bad,
Check
bad,
this out
bad
though.
for an
Check
organization.
check this out though. See, killing them, they seeing what we don't see. So apparently, Rattler is way better than Shuck, right?
What? It wouldn't have went
But
down. It
but
wouldn't have went
but
down.
but
What is he
but
talking? What are you talking
but
about, man?
but the problems we are having is mainly on defense. Missed tackles. They getting burnt. Like the cornerbacks getting whipped like runaway slaves out there, bro. It's
Okay,
a whole lot.
let's go
It's
back
a
to the
whole lot going
49er
on
game.
while
I'm
we
gonna
losing these
push back.
games.
I'm gonna push back. I'm gonna push
Push
back.
back.
Let's go
Push back.
back. Let's go back to the 49er game. The Saints lost. There was a touchdown, 26-20, right? What is it, like 26-21, something like that. Saints lost the game like that. They lost to Arizona. How many passes that was thrown behind Brandon Cooks? That was a touchdown pass against the Buffalo Bills. It was thrown behind him. There were several
I
passes thrown
He was on the
behind him.
run. He,
You can't say that some of these games, all these games, were just the defense fault. The defense had kept you in the game the first
no
two games. The first two
because.
games, the defense kept you in the game.
But check this out. Kellen Moore also made some bonehead calls too, because right before halftime when we driving, he tried that trick play and Chris Olave threw that intercept. That killed the whole momentum. That changed the trajectory of the
I'm
game.
not going to get mad at
That
that.
change.
That play,
That change.
that's an aggressive play. That
I
that
don't
could have
want.
that could have
I
been
don't
very
want.
much well a
I,
touchdown.
I don't want
That
to
was
hear. But
that could have very much well been a
if
touchdown.
was a fifth, we'd all be
But I
talking. It was
mean,
a
that's the
bad
risk you
play.
take.
But
It
hold
That's
turned
on.
out
the
to be.
Sean
But he
Payton
didn't.
used to do the same
But he
risk.
didn't need to take that
Sean
risk.
Payton used to
All
do
he
the
had to do
same
was
risk.
keep running Kendrick.
Hang on, fellas. Look, I don't want to make this all about Spencer Rattler because it's not about just
You
Spencer
should have kept
Rattler
running
today.
Kendrick. You should have
It's
kept running
about
Kendrick on that drive.
it's
Kendrick was
about
killing
the
him.
entire football team today. And look, we knew coming into this season, the first 4 games was going to be the toughest brunt of the schedule. Okay, Taysom Hill and Foster Moreau couldn't have come back at a better time right now.
And that's
And
why I said
and
that he
this
has to. EJ, I want to tell Larry this one thing. That's why I said that he don't have any excuses, because now you're gaining all of your tight end weaponry back,
right,
and you getting a guy like Taysom Hill, Foster Moreau, and you're gonna have Jawan John, all of them playing at one time. So
right,
my whole thing is, Larry, you can't make excuses. You got players around him. This is not like last year where the man was strolled out there in the wolves. The
right.
man got to somehow figure a way to win this game against a Giants team at home. This game is
Facts.
at home. And if
Check this out.
anybody in this chat gonna tell me that y'all gonna accept Spencer Rattler losing this game as a quarterback, then something is wrong with y'all.
Right.
Check this
Yeah,
out.
I
Check
agree.
this
Look,
out though.
I mean, they
Hold,
don't
hold
have
up, E.
elite neighbors out there, and
Hold up.
Jackson Dart is
Check this
starting
out.
this football game.
Check
Like
this out though.
the Saints got to win this football game today.
Check this out, EJ. What if Jackson Dart run all over our defense like Josh Allen did, like Kyler Murray did? Even the boy for the 49ers, Mac Jones ran on us a little bit.
So you
They
already conceive in this game. You don't expect them to win. So why keep
I
Jack? So
I
why?
I
So if Rattler
I'm be,
can't win this game, why
I'm
not
being
feel
realistic.
somebody else?
I'm being realistic.
If you don't feel like
If
the Saints
Jackson
gonna win this
Dart run
game,
all
so
over us,
why?
that's not Spencer
Well,
Rattler
But
fault.
listen, if you're being
Larry,
realistic,
I'm gonna say this.
If you're being
That's not
realistic,
Spencer Rattler
why
fault
not let the
if we
other
don't
quarterback
stop
I'm gonna
play
say
Jackson
then?
Dart
this,
from running.
Larry.
Why not
Okay,
let the other quarterback
hang
play?
on,
You
hang
you
on.
want to go you want to go the whole year with him playing 0
That's
0
not
and
my
17?
call. That's
Hang
not
on,
my
hang on,
call.
But
hang
That's
that's
the
on.
what you
coach
literally
call.
saying. You said we don't have a
Tell it to
chance.
Kellen Moore. Tell it to Kellen Moore. Don't tell it to me. I don't control
Kellen
nothing.
Moore, we don't know what they thinking behind the scenes.
I don't
Hang
know. I
on,
don't
hang on,
control nothing.
EJ
hang
and I said
on.
this
Look,
before the season
I'll
started.
say this.
We
I'll say
said
this.
that they were going to go with Spencer until for the hard stretch. They were playing the hard stretch because Spencer has more experience as a quarterback. They were going to play against the Buffalo Bills. They was going to play against the Seahawks. They was going to play against the 49ers. Arizona. That was a tough schedule in the beginning. We said that they were not going to start a rookie and put him in until the soft schedule come. I know that sounds messed up, but that's what I said was going to happen. Same thing with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson played the hard part of the schedule, And then all of a sudden, they pushed on, and because they said that the rookie wasn't playing much this year at all. They could have went. They could have went with Jameis Winston. They didn't
Right.
have to go with no rookie. Them
Right.
people will
Wait,
tell you one thing and they'll jump to
let
the
me
next.
let me ask you a question though. We arguing, we doing all this arguing. Are you happy with Spencer Rattler? No, that's the answer to that question, right? He needs to win. I asked this question last week. Y'all said he needs a win, regardless of it come off the tip or it come off a defensive tip or interception. It's still considered Spencer Rattler won the game. Am I correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
listen, my man. If
wait,
Spencer
let
Theoretically,
me
win this
finish.
game, I'm giving him the credit. I'm not. It don't matter how you win the game. The credit goes to the quarterback, and the scrutiny goes to the quarterback when you lose.
Right.
That's a part of the nature of the game.
Right.
All quarterbacks get scrutinized. He's not the only one. The last quarterback to go 0-11, to go 0-10, which and actually turn the only quarterback to turn his career around, is the guy that y'all hate the most, and that's Derek Carr.
Yeah.
That's the only one to do it. Now,
That's
I
true.
don't
Okay,
hate Derek Carr. I just
Look,
didn't like his
if
contract.
I'm gonna
Spencer
say
can
this.
have one of them turnarounds, I'm good.
I'm gonna say this. Look, um, Larry, you have a point. Okay, let's just say Jackson Dart somehow, some way, just like when RG3 came into the dome, rookie season comes into the dome, beats our ass, and the defense gets obliterated. Okay, all right, fine. Jackson Dart puts up all those points, but what you need to look at is okay. If that happens to the defense, what did Spencer Rattler do? Okay.
To counter
So
it, to counter it.
on the flip side, did Spencer Rattler play better than Jackson Dart? That's what I'm looking at today. Is Spencer Rattler going to outplay Jackson Dart today? That's what I want to see. I want to also see with all these weapons that we're getting back on offense, are we dinking and dumping, or are we going down the damn football field?
Yeah,
And
and
are we
today
scoring
Kellen
touchdowns?
got to go down the field.
Are we
Kellen,
scoring?
The
Kellen
the
got to go.
line got to hold up. The line got to go hold up to get that boy some time.
Listen, man.
He
Are
got
we
an
Kellen,
average of
scoring
Kellen got.
2.1
touchdowns?
seconds
Or are we
I
back there in the
seen
scoring
pocket.
multiple
field goals?
times he had time.
Are we scoring touchdowns or are we scoring field goals? That's what it comes down to. Because I've been seeing a lot of drives where Spencer gets us down there to the red zone, and then we'll hit field goals. Like we
right.
have got to be a team that gets
That's the play
into the end
calling.
zone. You don't win football games when you're sitting there in the red zone and all going you hitting field goals. That's gonna be the things that I'm looking for today out of Spencer Rattler.
DJ, I hate to go at Larry, but let me respond to Larry again.
I
One more
need to
time. Just
see.
one more thing I gotta tell
Y'all,
Larry.
y'all
And
got to let me
I ain't gonna
respond too
interrupt
now.
him no more. I ain't gonna interrupt you no more.
You got to let
Larry,
me respond too.
Larry, you said the same thing about Clint Kubiak. Last year, let me finish. Last year, you said Clint Kubiak couldn't call a damn. He can't call a call. You said he was
He
horrible, a
couldn't,
horrible play
and he
caller.
couldn't. He couldn't.
Clint, Clint
The proof is in the
Kubiak is
pudding.
now. Clint Kubiak got the Seattle Seahawks looking good right now. With a quarterback, he got them looking good. So I want to know one thing because when Clint Kubiak had Carr, he had Carr beating on Dallas, looking good against them teams. When he had his whole, so that is you gotta keep saying it's the coach. It's just the coach. It's just the coach. When is gonna be the players?
All right, check this out. Check this out.
But it seemed like you putting a lot of emphasis
Hang
on
on,
one thing.
let Larry go. Let Larry go.
Okay, go
Let
Hold
ahead.
Larry
on,
go.
hold on. Check this out. Now, Spencer driving us down to the red zone, right? This is where Kellen inexperience comes in at. His personnel packages. You need your bigs in there. You need your heavy runners in there. You need to go heavy set sometime. Just like right before halftime against the Giants, instead of him running that trick play, what got us down there was running. Kendrick was running over the people. Why change it up at the last minute and try that trick play and kill all the momentum? You feel what I'm saying? You killed all that changed the whole trajectory of the game. We score that touchdown right there, we go up. That changed the whole trajectory of the game right there. I don't know why people don't see that, but his personnel package has got to get better down there. You need your bigs down there. We got a big 6'4", 6'5" wide receiver. Why he not in the game? The one time you did put him in the game down there, what did he do? He scores.
Well,
Kellen got to
well,
get better.
well. Let's once again. You got to look at what happened. He was injured. Okay, he was injured. We just found out that he was injured. We found out because
He was
he had
active last week. He was
he had
dressed.
missed last year. He was injured because he missed half. It was like he got cleared by Friday. Okay, but from what I'm hearing, and that's why we haven't seen from the guy that we picked up from Tampa Bay, the wide receiver we picked. He's been injured. Okay, so yeah, that happens. But circumstances, we got the look. I agree with you. Why are we not running that ball with Kendra Miller the way Kendra was looking? Kendra Miller
Right.
was looking like Marshawn Lynch.
If
He was
Kendra
looking like
Miller is
Marshawn Lynch out there.
outrunning Alvin Kamara, give him the damn ball.
Exactly.
If
So
he's
why
outrunning
why
Alvin
switch it
Kamara, I
up
don't give a damn.
why
Give him
switch it
the
up
damn
and try
ball.
that goof ass play at that point in the game? That was bad timing on that play. That play should never have been called at that
Shout
point.
out to
You feel
Dank.
what I'm
Dank
saying?
in the house. Dank in the house. Go
I
ahead.
agree. I agree with you on that, Larry. They should have consistently, well, and not just for that game, but like going forward, they need to consistently run the football, and then
In the
also,
red zone.
yes, in the red zone. Kellen shouldn't have made that call, but I'm not 100% mad at him. Like I said,
Yeah, because you gotta be aggressive.
I like to see Kellen being
But
aggressive
not
and
foolish.
showing trust in his football team. And one of these days, like I said, we're gonna look back at it, and he's gonna do it again. This ain't gonna be the only time we're gonna see a play like
Oh,
that.
he's gonna do it again.
He's
It's
gonna
gonna be
do that
wide
again.
open.
Do it with
It's gonna be
And
Taysom.
he's
wide
gonna
open.
look like the smartest
Let
cat in the
Taysom
room
throw the
when he
ball in
do
that
it.
situation, but you don't let Chris Olave ain't never threw a damn
Well,
football in his life. He ain't got no
but listen,
quarterback experience.
most of them wide receivers, Larry, you knew this. Most of them wide receivers were former high school quarterbacks. They all got,
Not Chris
they
Olave.
got the ability. He just threw a bad pass. He threw a low seam pass, okay? And it was. I don't think he really. I think if Chris had it back, Chris wouldn't have threw the ball the way he did. He would have threw it higher. Okay, so it was just a bad play. Look,
He
we
did
seen
better just
Sean
trying
Payton.
to run it in.
We've seen Sean Payton do that play before. We've seen multiple coordinators that are offensive play callers do that play, bro. Yeah, I think even Kubiak did it last year.
When
Okay,
Sean did it,
Let me
Jameis threw the ball. Last time Sean did it, Jameis threw a touchdown.
well, Jameis
okay.
was a quarterback. He used the quarterback, but this was the design to fake that
Use
was
the players
obvious to
that can
put
throw the
Jameis in.
ball. Use the
So let me
players
ask
that you
y'all.
know can actually got a chance of completing that pass.
Let me ask y'all a question right quick. Since we on this topic of like we putting all the burden on the quarterback, what y'all
I'm not
rate
putting
as
all
so
the
far?
burden on the quarterback.
Okay, well,
I'm
okay,
not putting it all on him. I'm
let's do
saying
this.
at
Wait,
some
hold
point,
on.
no. Let me get some clarity for the audience who coming in. I'm saying that at some point we're gonna have to be looking at the second round draft pick that we drafted. Okay, if we don't win this game, you got Taysom Hill, you got Taysom Hill back, you got Foster Moreau back, you got Jawan Johnson out there, you got super tight ends out there. In my opinion, this is a winnable game in the Superdome.
So
There's no way in the world that we should lose to Jackson Dart, who's a rookie, without
okay.
his star wide receiver. So
Let me ask
yes,
you this. Let me ask you
They don't
this.
have their
if they
they don't have
lose
their
this game,
safeties
I'm
either.
putting this on the quarterback.
They
Okay, so
starting
let me ask you
safeties
this
gone
one.
too.
There's one simple question. There's one simple question. Do you really feel to believe? Do you really believe that the second round quarterback is all that? Do you really believe that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So my
The
question
same
is
way,
why?
the
Hold
same
on.
way
Let me finish.
other
Let
listen,
me
man,
why?
Derek, you just
Let me
seen
ask you a
how long
question.
it took Jackson
Well,
Dart was.
let him finish. Hang on, I'm
I
listening.
mean,
I'm trying to.
Jackson was a first round quarterback, and he just getting his shot.
You never let me finish.
Go
Jackson
ahead,
If
man.
second
he is
round.
all that, then why hasn't, as bad as the team is? I know you. This is your opinion on why he's
You
not
better let me
starting.
respond because you're talking to me.
Okay, if this your opinion on why he's not starting, y'all keep saying y'all wait until a bye. If he's all that, and y'all saw so much from the preseason, why he not playing? If just because you feel like this what they're doing, this not y'all don't know that to be the case. We only making assumptions.
Exactly.
We're not saying that that's the case because if he's all that, he would be playing right now. So we
Now,
making an assumption.
could I respond?
Oh, go
Uh,
ahead. I'm gonna let you respond. Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, EJ and I, when we went to the training camp, there were many reports out from Nick Underhill and many other sources, liable sources, is that this battle went to the end, meaning They could have went with Tyler Shook. That's how close it was. They were trying to give Spencer Rattler every chance to not make an excuse in New Orleans that we didn't give him that shot.
Okay, pause right there.
And they didn't feel like, listen, let me respond. They didn't feel like
I gotta respond after.
they didn't feel like the Saints did not feel like going with Spencer against with the tough AFC West, playing these teams in the first part of the game. That would have been good for the psyche of the young quarterback that they just drafted. They would go with a more experienced quarterback who just been through that last year. And they were, so what the Saints thought what psyche was, we give him this, we do similar to what we saw Russell Wilson. We go with the first guy who got the experience, and then we move on and go with the rookie after if it doesn't work out with the guy that we.
So you mean to tell me in 4 games, how many games we been playing? Four games. We playing.
4 games.
You mean to tell me that they haven't seen enough to say, nah, this not. Let's just go in with the rookie.
I got. Hang on.
Just saw the Giants do it.
Hang on. I got a response for that because I don't think you're understanding. And listen to what Kellen Moore has been telling you. We're telling you guys as Saints fans. Okay. Normally I would go ahead and be at the Saints game today. Today they didn't let I didn't have to go today. So I'm watching the game from home, which is good. I get to be a fan today. But I get to go ahead and I see these. I get to be around the press conference
in the press conference
and hear from Kellen Moore himself and really get his thoughts about what his motive is. What is he thinking about this quarterback battle and all this other stuff? Okay, look, I'm good question. I'm glad you brought up the fact that why is Tyler Shough not playing right now, and all these Tyler Shough stands out here are yelling that he's better than Spencer Rattler and all these stuff right here. All right, I'm going to tell you the reason why he has not played yet, okay? Number one, okay, Kellen Moore went with Spencer Rattler because what did fans say at the end of the season last year about Spencer Rattler, okay? They said that Spencer Rattler was put in a bad situation. He was thrown in there. He did not get a chance to go ahead and play with the starters. We didn't really get a true time to
evaluation
see his talent and evaluate what he could actually be, right? Okay, so going into camp, all right, it was a close battle between both of these two. That is not mistaken, all right? Both of these two, nobody really killed it in camp. Nobody really killed it in preseason, okay? Nobody really truly won the battle. But by default, okay, Kellen Moore gave it to Spencer Rattler because Spencer Rattler played a little bit better, number one. And then number two, Spencer Rattler has more experience than Tyler Shough. Tyler Shough has no NFL experience, okay? So what did Kellen Moore say? I don't think a lot of you remember this. What did Kellen Moore say right after the last preseason game when he made the choice and said, we're going with Spencer Rattler? He said this, and I'm quoting this. This is not something that I'm just pulling out of my ass and I'm just saying, and EJ is trying to go ahead and be a Tyler Shough fan. He literally told everyone, he said, I am a big believer in developing
a quarterback.
Quarterbacks. Okay, and I'm going to say this again. I am a big believer in developing young quarterbacks.
Thank you.
What does that mean? That means I'm not going to throw
rushing him out there
in there and set him up to fail. That's what that means, Saints fans. I'm not going to throw my rookie quarterback that I believe in, and I'm not sitting there and trying to go ahead and paint the picture that he sucks and that he's not ready to play or anything like that. It's just the fact that I know where my roster stands right now, and I'm not going to throw him in that situation right now. And also, y'all, I don't think y'all remember this as well. Okay, and I think a lot of y'all are not on Twitter or X is X now. The agent, Tyler Shough's agent, they were communicated with, okay? Because the plan was in the beginning, the agent was like, man, we want Tyler to start. Like y'all believed in us enough to go ahead and get to draft us. Go ahead and let him start and everything. But Kellen Moore explained this to the agent. He told the agent, hey,
the vision that he
I
had.
don't want to sit there and throw you out there and throw Tyler in an unsuccessful situation. And Spencer Rattler hasn't had a chance. I want to see what he is right now. He is the veteran right now. It's just a better way to go ahead and have him start first. If things don't go well with Spencer Rattler, it's much easier to pivot to you rather than try to go ahead and throw you in a situation where you already suck. And then the fans are going to blame you for everything.
The fans are going to eat him alive.
Okay? So I'm putting football knowledge in y'all head right now. A lot of y'all, I think a lot of y'all sitting there and y'all like, well, this kid ain't good enough because it's been 4 games already. And we haven't seen him already. No, guys.
Jackson Dart just got seen this week.
Not a dumb head coach. Kellen Moore is very smart. Kellen Moore, I loved what he said after that press conference. He said, I
develop quarterbacks.
And developing my young quarterbacks. I am not going to throw them in a situation where they can fail. Saints fans. And doggone, you gotta love the fact that Kellen Moore gave Spencer Rattler a chance. He's giving Spencer Rattler a chance, man. He's giving him doggone what y'all yelled at Dennis Allen for. Y'all said Dennis Allen set doggone Spencer Rattler up to fail last season. This is what y'all said out of y'all mouth.
Wasn't even the coach. Dennis Allen wasn't really even the coaching them like for the duration when Spencer played.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He drafted him though, Larry. In the whole point of view, his staff, even if he wasn't there, that was still Dennis Allen's staff, and that's still the same people that Dennis Allen brought in. So they were developing. They never developed the kid. They threw him out there. When he got rushed out there. So what we're trying to tell you, you can see the difference of what the Saints are doing. They didn't go with no veteran quarterback. The Saints didn't pick up no veteran quarterback. Out of all the NFL teams, the Saints didn't bring no veteran quarterback. Even the rookie, they kept what is his name? The boy, the white boy we had.
The one that keeps coming off and on off of the practice.
Yeah,
Hunter Deckers.
They kept putting him. They keep putting him out. They developing him.
They are developing these young quarterbacks.
Y'all don't see what's going on.
That's why I said y'all. A lot of y'all being irrational. Y'all don't listen to these press conferences. The Saints are telling you what they're doing to y'all faces, and a lot of this stuff is going off of y'all head, off of the back of y'all head, and y'all not listening. Y'all just sitting there being irrational and everything like that. And I understand, I understand half of it because nobody wants to lose in this league. Nobody wants to lose. I know a lot of y'all was sitting there making the jokes and sitting there saying, "Oh yeah." We want to tank and go ahead and get the first round pick and stuff like that. But nobody wants that.
Who you gonna get? Because Manning look worse than Shuck.
Right.
I'm just being honest with you.
Bad right now.
Just being honest with you. Manning's don't look better than Shuck to me right now.
A lot of y'all are realizing, like, damn, bro, if we really do go ahead and try to tank for these quarterbacks are not good as good.
Nobody's impressing me. The only one that impressed me, I ain't gonna lie, the South Carolina quarterback, Norris, that boy there. If he, what his name, Norris or something?
Lenoris Sabonis.
That's the only one.
Sellers.
He's the only one. If somehow, you know what I'm saying, if we go quarterback again, but I don't think we go.
Point two, I want to bring out.
We're not going quarterback again.
But we're not going quarterback. There's no need to go quarterback.
That y'all not thinking about, because now that Taysom Hill has come into the picture, and y'all done heard that Taysom Hill
is the backup quarterback now.
Has gotten this backup quarterback role.
Kellen made clear in that press conference.
But do y'all know why? Hold up now. Hold up now. Do you know why he's the backup quarterback?
Hang on. I'm about to explain.
Ain't that with Jameis Winston?
The only reason, okay? Because nobody believes. I'm sorry to tell y'all this for any Taysom Hill fan or anything like that out there. Nobody believes Taysom Hill is a damn quarterback
at all.
I'm going to tell you that right now. He is not a quarterback in this league. Taysom Hill is only the backup quarterback in this football game for procedural reasons. Okay, Taysom Hill can run the read option very well. He can run the quarterback power very well. He can do a lot of gadget plays for the New Orleans Saints. So
In
that
a
is
system
And
he
he's a veteran.
is,
And he's a veteran, EJ.
That has nothing to do with
Do
Tyler
that
Shuck being
that with
a
Tyler
bad
Shuck. It's
quarterback.
the same
That
thing they
has
did. They did this with Tyler Shuck. Y'all don't remember? I mean, not Tyler Shuck. They did this a couple of years ago when they put Winston as the third string. They
right,
had Winston as the third string, and they had your boy Taysom as the second string. But
right,
when game day situation happened, they switched when it was time for the next week to prepare. They made the quarterback who? Who they made the quarterback? Jameis Winston. So don't look at because they putting him at that's only for the game situation because they're gonna give Tyler Shuck a whole week to prepare. But if
right.
they're not gonna just throw him out like they do, they're doing just like Sean Payton did with Taysom Hill. They're doing it the exact same thing, y'all.
Yes, it's going to be
letting the
gadget plays.
better Preston Scott be out there as
Taysom
the
Hill
third
is not
string.
going to sit back there and throw the
That's
football like he's Drew Brees.
That's not what
back
it
there.
is, Nas.
I'm sorry to tell y'all out there if y'all did not know.
Nas, he is not a quarterback. Nas, get that shit out your head.
Anytime Taysom step on that field, it's a problem for the defense.
He's gonna be that running guy.
You got to account for him. Whether he line up at fullback, tight end, wide receiver,
that man is a weapon.
You got to account for Taysom Hill. That's why he's where he's at. Because Kellen gonna use him, especially down in the goal line situation.
Kellen would be a fool. Kellen should be fired if he don't use Taysom Hill. He'll be a foolish coach.
Because Taysom ain't gonna give you the home run ball no more like he used to. When he used to bust it for like 60, 70 yards. He can't give you that no
the
more.
ball go down like a duck. It's going down like a duck.
No, I'm talking about running the ball. He not that fast no more where he can break away and smoke.
But I don't know yet. Because I ain't seen him run after the ACL. I don't know. Because that dude is like a rugby player. It's just something.
Down there at the goal line, he gonna run over some shit. He gonna truck something. He gonna truck something.
Just the gaps wise, he's not the same because he's at age now.
He done got slower, but he's still powerful. So down there in the goal line,
goal line, that's a bunch of touchdowns.
You put him at tight end, wide receiver. He not dropping.
You got a three-head monster running game now. You got a three-head monster running game now. Something
Forehead.
Really? But they ain't gonna use. They're not gonna use that rookie. They're not gonna use that rookie yet. They're gonna use Taysom. They're not gonna take no reps away from Taysom because that's too many balls to give. The only time that other boy gonna get some runs is like probably if the Saints are winning the game by a long shot. But I don't think so. Not right now. I think you give the ball to Kamara, you give that ball to Kendra Miller, and you give that ball to Taysom Hill.
Yep. You put all three of them on the field. You put Alvin in motion. You got Taysom and Kendra in the backfield. You use a ball fake. They got to figure out who getting that ball. You got to count for all three. That's a problem.
Especially Alvin and Taysom.
Scheme wise, that's a problem. If like Everett just said, if Kellen don't do that, he got to go because he's not using.
You got to go.
Personnel.
Ain't nowhere in the world. In the world, you got a weapon like that.
That's two versatile ones too. Alvin and Taysom in space. Look what you do.
But also your quarterback is a running threat. Also, your quarterback is a running threat. Plus, you put your bigs on the outside. You got to account for all that.
And that's why when you said that you don't think they should win this game, that's why I was looking at you, Larry, like, what are you talking about?
I didn't say that.
You ain't make your predictions yet. But let me tell you something, bro. If any game,
I predict them to win this game.
They better win this game. That's all I say.
I actually predict them to win this game.
I ain't gonna lie. I was making up shit the last couple of weeks.
I'm telling y'all right now,
this is the only game I really think bro. We favored to win by 1 point.
It's set up for them to win this football game today.
You don't even have that best wide receiver.
My biggest thing is this: our defense got a tackle because they got Cam Scatterbo over there. That boy ain't no pushover. He gonna
we haven't been giving up. We don't look. I think the Saints can get real stout against Scatterbo in them. Let me tell you something. That game that they gave up 100 yards. That was the first time they did that this year. Okay, they gave a 100-yard game, and a lot of as a runner. That was the first time they gave up 100 yards.
We got to put that pop on him the way he said, I ain't running this ball no more. Matter of fact, sit Pete Werner down, Put the rookie. Put Stutzman in it. Stutzman gonna tattoo something.
You know they ain't gonna put no Pete Warren on the ground. They're gonna use them both. I think Stutzman.
They need to.
Pete Warren is good as a tackler, but he's not good as a pass coverage. Okay, pass coverage is his problem. So yeah, I would take him out for pass coverage.
Stutzman got a nose for that ball.
Well, I want him to play.
In the preseason, everywhere I saw the ball, I saw Stutzman. He was tattooing.
I'm glad y'all bringing that up too, because Quincy Riley is getting a chance to start today. If y'all did not know.
Oh yeah, that's hey, Larry.
Don't come hiding enough because I gave Quincy his props last
week. But Larry, you didn't think that we should have drafted the guy. I kept telling you.
I didn't say nothing about not drafting him. I didn't say nothing about not drafting him. I knew
you say he couldn't tackle.
But
he couldn't tackle, Larry.
He had to adjust to the tackling on the NFL level because that shit he was doing in college, them little arm tackles, wasn't working. So he realized he had to put his body behind them tackles.
But listen, you just seen what the coaching staff did. They know that this guy is playing to the. Even though your boy got hurt, I think he's faking that injury. Cause Yadam, you garbage, bro. Yadam, I thought you was gonna come in. I never thought Yadam was a star.
Hang on, fellas. I gotta name this active and inactive list for y'all real quickly. For the game. Saints tight end Jawan Johnson will be active today. Trevor Penning will be active today. Guard Dylan Rendunes will be active as well. Healthy inactive.
Man, that's big.
Healthy inactives though will be Devin Neal. He's going to be inactive.
Didn't I tell you?
Xavier Truss is inactive.
Didn't I just tell Larry that?
Christian Boyd is inactive, and then previously, who was all ruled out today was Cesar Ruiz, of course. Chase Young ruled out. Isaac Gidham is ruled out, and Trey Palmer was placed on injured reserve. And per Nick Underhill, I want to add this in here real quick. This is from Nick Underhill right here. He says Tyler Shuck will be active today as the backup quarterback. Taysom will be active as a football player.
Wow.
That's smart.
Wow.
Kellen know what he's doing. Kellen cooking.
Yeah, that's why I keep telling you, Kellen is not a fool, bro. Y'all sit up there and talk about this man is immediately putting his weapons out there. That's why I know the future is going to be bright for this team. I'm telling y'all.
His play calling got to get more consistent. He growing. He learning how to do it for us.
I've seen the play calling getting better week to week. He played a good play calling against the Buffalo Bills.
But every now and then, but every now and then he tried to get cute when he don't.
But you said that about Kubiak. If we go get that damn tape from last year, you said the same shit about Kubiak. You won't get rid of the good coaches. That man won a Super Bowl, and you can do better than him, Larry. Larry, you could do better than him as a play caller, Larry.
Shit, I probably could.
But how you know that?
I probably could.
You driving trucks like me.
Yeah, I drive trucks because I ain't got time to do the football thing.
But why y'all be acting like y'all better than these dudes who in the NFL coaching the game?
Because some of them trash.
So you calling Kellen Moore trash?
Some of them trash. I ain't called Kellen Moore trash. See, you trying to put words in my mouth because you trying to spin a narrative to prove your point.
I'm going to spin it.
Last year, Kubiak was not that good with us. There's a lot of people that come through the door that's not that good in New Orleans. You can't be good when you got injuries. But they go other places and they be better.
You can't be good when you got injuries. How many the same excuses that you gave Spencer Rattler, you can give the same excuses that you can give Spencer Rattler, you can give Clint Kubiak. Because Clint Kubiak did not have nobody.
You just proved my point. Spencer didn't have nobody either. So why Spencer can't get that same grace that you're trying to give Kubiak?
He's getting it today. He's getting it this year.
He didn't get it last year because y'all still holler.
We let last year go. We're just talking about Kubiak as a coach. We let last year go. We talking about we got 4 games in with a new coach.
Double standard.
You got 4 games in with a new coach.
But guess what? Has Rattler been the cause of us losing those games, though?
And Clint just beat our ass. Clint Kubiak just beat us. You ain't said nothing about that.
Man, we was down in the hole.
Answer that question.
We was
Did that
down in the
man lose
hole.
again? Did he lose a game
21-3.
this year?
21-3.
Sound like we're making excuses, though. Sound like we're making excuses. Because everybody
21-3.
winning but us.
We was down
Has Spencer
21-3.
Everybody winning but us.
has
That
Spencer
changed.
Rattler
You
cost
don't
us a
have a
game?
problem,
That
Larry.
changed
You
how
don't
Kellen
think it's a
called that
problem,
game.
Larry, that the Saints haven't won a game since the Lemon was the quarterback, since the Giants. The last time they won a game was since the New York Giants, and we playing the New York Giants.
Everett,
Oh boy,
Everett.
y'all a trip,
Our,
bro.
We're playing the New York Giants today.
our offense has been getting more consistent and more better every week. Y'all keep pointing out Spencer throwing balls behind, but what about the balls that he put on the money and they get dropped? You feel what I'm
By
saying?
Chris Olave.
They get dropped. Those were drive-killing plays, them drops. They happen on third down, forcing us to punt, give up the ball. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I
y'all,
say
boy.
it's a whole lot going on. It's a team effort. I'm not pointing the finger at one player, this one player, that. I'm pointing it at units. I'm pointing it at
Okay,
the
well,
team.
let me ask you a question. Would you give the same grace for Tyler Shuck if he was 0-4 right now?
If I'm seeing what I'm seeing, hell yeah.
No.
If it's not on
Hell
Tyler,
no.
hold up, time out. Time out. Because I didn't blame Derek Carr last year. I saw what was going on. I actually watched the game and understand what's going on in real time in them games. I understand game flow. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I understand all that.
Now, Larry, you know this is good for TV, huh?
Yeah, that's good for TV. But you're not.
Well,
what's good?
I gotta pick your brain. You know how me and you are, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. This ain't.
I'm just
Look,
letting
This
you
ain't.
know. If you
This ain't
don't
nothing
know
but
me
healthy
by
debate.
now, if you
This
don't
ain't
know
nothing
me
but a
by
healthy
now, what we
debate.
do?
I'm not taking nothing personal. This is a healthy debate.
I love it. I
There you
love
go. There you go.
It's a healthy
this
debate. I
this
don't
is
take
one of
nothing
them
serious.
lives that I can look back, sit back on, and we can go play this one back and be like, hell yeah, we did this
But
show.
Derek,
But-
Derek, you full of shit.
Why you come picking with me, man?
Oh
Why you
my
come mess
God.
with me, bro? I'm over in the cut just chilling. You know,
Cause
I'm just
you ask crazy questions about. I literally told you. I say
I
Derek, now
get the
come on,
pot
bro.
stirred up
You
every week. That's my job. I get the pot. I ask y'all
but
questions on y'all get us.
Derek, do you and Larry have problem with ice cream?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
No,
lactose
no,
intolerant.
no,
I knew
no,
what it
no,
was.
no,
I knew
no,
what it was.
no. I don't have
oh,
a problem with that.
Oh, you just said it. You
I
just said it, damn it.
I just caught on to what you
You
said
just
though.
said it.
But
He
I didn't have a
literally
problem
said
with
that
it.
him and Larry have a problem with ice cream quarterbacks.
No, I ain't
What
have
you
a
mean ice
problem
cream
with it for
What you mean ice cream
my ice
quarterback?
cream
Me,
quarterback won me a Super Bowl. So
I'm
what you
Look,
lactose
talking
I'm
about?
intolerant.
gonna say this, y'all boys,
I
real
like
quick
quarterbacks, period, man. What you talking about? But
before
if
this
they
game
trash,
gets
I'm gonna
I
call
started.
them
didn't
out.
say you, Larry. He said that.
Oh, oh.
Look, Jackson Dart. I'm kind of pissed off at Jackson Dart because during this week he came in with his press conferences talking about some. I got a little chip on my shoulder because of the New Orleans Saints. They
Oh,
kind of
just
passed me
chip
up
my ass.
on the
Y'all better,
draft
Man,
board.
we
we
better
better
I'm gonna
pick
pick.
his
tell you
ass
right
off.
now. I'm gonna tell you right
But
now. Look, y'all
that's
remember
why I
last
said
year
I
when
want
we was that
Stutzman in there to
little.
tattoo his ass.
Y'all
That's why I
remember
want
that
Stutzman in there to
Italian that
tattoo him.
came over in the dome and that was talking crazy to the Saints last year what the Giants had, and we sacked his ass and we got him out of the
Yeah,
dome.
that was that dude
DeVito. That's DeVito.
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 I need the
look,
same energy that we had on
you.
DeVito.
I heard what Jackson Dart did was fire the locker room up. They said he should have shut up because they said DeMario and them took that to the blueprint. There was like they gave the Saints a whole fire blueprint against him by him opening up his mouth against the team.
Because he's not a good passer. He's gonna try to run that ball.
He gonna
He's gonna
try to
try to
run.
use his feet. And that's
that's
why
why I
I say
said the
I
same
want
thing.
Stutzman. That's why I say I want Stutzman out there to tattoo that ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need
DeVito.
Put a,
Not just
That was
tattoo
picture.
it,
that was Tommy
paint it.
DeVito. Tommy DeVito. Never forget that.
DeVito tried to run to it. What happened to him? Didn't he
I
knock
need
him
Giants.
out the
out.
game?
He
to
got
go ahead and
that
go
game.
crazy on
Yeah, Giants
Mr.
squad. But listen, we're not talking about a guy on this football team that is having an awesome year on a Saints defense that nobody
Randall.
saw. Boy, Grandover.
Randall.
Anderson is going
Grando
crazy.
is having.
No, but
He's
I
right there
said that.
up there in leading sacks in the NFL.
I said that for the first game. Granderson gonna be the starter defense because they played him last year, putting him behind that injured boy, and he got a chip on his shoulder now.
And we paid Granderson.
They put him behind Chase, and he earned
yeah, we paid him.
Man,
we
when
paid
is
him.
Chase coming back?
We didn't do like we did. We didn't do like we did with Hendrickson. We paid him. So to say thank God we paid him ahead of time because I couldn't see this team losing him. And let me tell you something. I know you was talking about. Let me tell you something. Chris Rump is a guy that I want to see get more opportunities in this defense. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I know y'all frustrated with your boy being injured. Y'all with Young being injured. But let me tell you something. I really believe Young, by them not playing him, is gonna be the best for him because I used to hate when the Saints bring a guy back too fast because the fans start getting frustrated. No, the Saints' new training staff is like we're gonna let you get all the way healthy. There's no reason the Saints are not winning right now. What reason for y'all to be wanting to rush him in?
But our pass rush is getting there. That's the whole thing. We just got to contain that
they getting more pass rush this year than under Dennis Allen.
Yeah, the pass rushes look good. The defensive line,
we just got to contain.
102, Jazz.
I think the problem that we're having right now is the secondary. The secondary is not holding up.
The cornerbacks.
Yeah, y'all, I'm in Jacksonville. I'm not too far from the
stadium. McKinstry has got to step up, man. He's not playing well out there.
I think Kool-Aid played a hard, the first team, a couple of games, EJ. He played some tough wide receivers, man. And Kool-Aid just coming off being a rookie himself, okay? He got to develop into his space. We shouldn't give up too fast on Kool-Aid. Our cornerback is on an island out there. Y'all, we be so tough. And if anybody know anything about cornerback, the big expert, EJ, 6 foot, the 6'4" cornerback.
That's why I'm hard on him because
I know, but I think that with Saints fans.
He had all the hype coming up into it and everything. And I'm gonna be real honest about Kool-Aid McKinstry. I'm glad I was kind of glad and everything like that. The Saints, went ahead and got them another cornerback because I knew the deadline on Marshawn Lattimore was coming to an end, and I knew all that was happening. But then at the same time, I wasn't too happy at the fact that it was Kool-Aid because if you go back to Alabama. And I know my brother Master Davis, he can attest to this because he's a big Alabama fan. And watching Kool-Aid McKinstry in college, I did not think he was the most shut down guy at Alabama.
He was at first. He was.
Alabama had a pass rush. Alabama had a pass rush. Alabama had a pass rush.
Until he played Georgia.
Everybody look good.
Let me tell you something. All cornerbacks look good when they got a pass rush. And you got to understand, there's no real shutdown corners no more. You playing in a pass-happy league, y'all. Even Sauce Gardner look horrible right now. Come on, let's just be honest, bro. Sauce Gardner, they talking about Sauce Gardner might be get traded because he looks like he don't even look like a number 1 pick no more. So it's hard.
He don't want to be there no more. But
it's kind of hard to judge cornerback when you on an island in a pass-happy league. It's really hard. We literally talk that shit, but could we be out there on the island like that with them guys in today's game?
I tell you who has been looking good though, Jonas Sanker. Jonas Sanker may be a top tier safety when his career is all said and done. He may be
that was a steal, EJ. That was a steal.
With Sanker,
that boy was a
work
steal.
on his instincts. If Sanker works on his instincts a bit more, he'll be a problem.
He's growing because he way better
than
he was in the preseason.
Good instincts. What are you talking about, Nas?
He got good instincts. If he works on getting great instincts.
Nas, coming out of the draft, that was his strength is his instincts. He was leading Virginia. He was leading Virginia with 6 interceptions in college last year.
Which is true.
He
just has to adjust to the league. He got to adjust to the league speed.
He is adjusting based off of what I seen in preseason. When I saw a lot of the mistakes he made,
we saw this a long time ago, huh, Larry?
He's not making them same mistakes. What I like about him is he learns. Quincy Riley, he learns. They learn. That's the type of players you want. Players that's gonna learn and improve.
I don't want to cut y'all boys off. We about 5 minutes away from game time, y'all. So y'all know what that means. I mean, it's prediction time, man.
If you would have got your behind up earlier, we would have had a longer live.
Oh Lord, well, look, like I said, it's prediction time, so we need to go ahead and talk about some of these predictions, and also we'll have the post game show ready for 3:45 today after the game. So
it's gonna be lit because I'm gonna be mad if we lose this game.
We expect to see y'all in there, win or loss. We expect to see the same fellas we see in this pregame show up in there in the postgame show to talk about what happened.
Yep, don't be running away, Larry.
I tried to get on last week.
Don't be talking about I'm asleep. Don't be talking about I'm asleep.
Me the code. Oh no, I'm good because they didn't have my trailer ready last night. I'm supposed to be in Orlando right now. They have my trailer ready.
I'm gonna start with Nas here. Nas, I need two things from you. I need to hear who wins this football game, and who also is your player of the game, and what's that final score?
Oh,
I have to mute your mic while you're talking. Go ahead.
I'll give us this game 27-20. Vary the coaching and game MVP. I gotta give it to Alvin. This one. This is gonna be a game where he gets another 100+ rush yard game.
I like it. Let me give it to Larry over there. Larry, give me your final score right on, and who wins this game, and who's your MVP of this game today?
I think our offense is gonna explode today, and we're gonna really put up some points. Somewhere in the realm of 28 to 31 points, versus the Giants gonna put up like about probably 14 to 17 points.
I like that.
I think we're gonna explode. In my MVP, I think they're gonna really feed Kendra this game. They're gonna put it on Kendra back and let him do his thing.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Dad, if you're ready,
I got a wild game. I got the Saints winning this game in Giants fashion, in New Orleans Saints fashion in the Dome, 38-35. Blake Whitby hits the winning field goal. The Saints win the game. I got the Saints. This is gonna be so wild that y'all gonna be like, what the hell happened? The MVP of this game, and for the last time, I'm gonna say this. Spencer Rattler throws 3 touchdowns.
Damn,
he throws
that's
for
my
300
MVP,
yards.
man.
Spencer Rattler, the MVP of this game.
Wow. Okay, Derek Turner. Let me hear what you
bro. He took my MVP. I was also going with Spencer Rattler as my MVP, but I don't have it as high scoring. I got it Saints 21, Giants 17 with Spencer Rattler securing his spot for the rest of the season after the game tonight because he's the better quarterback.
Wow.
I ain't say that, but go ahead.
Wow. Master, I don't know if you're back there or anything. We see you in here. I don't know if you've just been listening or anything like that, but if you can give me your final score of this game, the New Orleans Saints and the Giants game, and I don't know who the Eagles are playing today, but if they are playing today, give me that final score as well.
I'm sorry, man. I kind of lost focus after your dad said Sellers from South Carolina was the best quarterback in the draft. But moving forward, man.
Well, who you believe?
Oh, it's Todd Simpson. But look, we're gonna
oh
move
my
forward.
God!
Listen. That's a whole other talk.
Oh my God!
1 minute left. Look,
You're just a Bama fan, man. I'm gonna stop it, bro.
The Giants coming in hot. All right, they're coming in hot.
Oh my God!
I don't see Dart having an impact this game. I think he's going to slow down a little bit, but I do have the Saints pulling off with a W here, 24-21. Because when Taysom Hill is playing, it seemed like y'all have a higher winning percentage when he's playing. Right. So I do see the Saints controlling the run game a little bit more, especially after seeing what Spencer Rattler can do running the football. Like I said last week, I don't know if somebody had, thought I was tripping when I said you got to run the ball with them, but hey, we here now. But Philly got Broncos. It's going to be a tough one, man. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I got us pulling it off 21-17.
Okay, I like it.
Well, that boy Rick got the Saints lose to 20-19 with a group in missed field goal.
Yeah.
See, bro. If that happens, Groupie got to go.
And he do that, he got to go.
I think for me, y'all, this one's gonna be another close one because the Saints love to be dramatic, man. But this is the one I feel really good about. I know last week I said it was a loss against the Bills. This one I feel really good about. The New Orleans Saints are gonna win this football game. They're gonna win 24-17. They're gonna win this one in the dome. I think Jackson Dar is he's gonna give a good effort and everything today. But I believe our defense is gonna get to him. And my MVP of the game today. This is a sleeper right here. But as much scrutiny as we've been giving this man, I think Chris Olave is going
Whoa!
to I think
I
Chris
like
Olave is going
that.
to get a
I
couple of
like
touchdowns
that.
today.
And we
I
playing
like
against
that.
we playing against our former player, Paulson Adebo.
Oh, he
Yes.
knows the Debo. He knows the Debo
Yes.
Toast,
more than
toast, toast,
I hope so.
toast,
I
toast,
see some burnt toast right there, man. But
toast,
look,
and
I
a bunch of
appreciate
PIs. A
y'all
bunch
for
of
tuning
PIs.
in to the Balance Sports Show podcast in the Deep South. We had a good turnout this morning, man. I love the energy, man. This is the New Orleans Saints hosting the New York Football Giants, man. We better get a win today. We better get us a win today, man. Look, Kellen Moore better bring it. The defense better bring it. Spencer
I don't know
Rattler
about y'all.
needs
I
his
like 12
first
noon
win.
games. I love 12 noon games. I don't like no 3 o'clock and blue.
Spencer
Late
Rattler
games.
needs a dub on his record today. Taysom Hill is back. Foster Moreau is back, man. We'll see y'all in the post-game show. I'm EJ504. That's every 504. My dad. I got Derek Turner. I got Master Davis. I got Nas. I got Larry in the chat, y'all. I had Pierre again. In the chat. I had King Ren. I had Dank in the chat. I had a bunch of
Bronze,
people.
you had Bronze down
Today I
there.
had Bronze, T Dirty. Oh, I had Uncle Henry over here, man. Who else?
Jerry.
I had Jerry G in the chat, man. So I ain't missing nobody, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in the chat. But on a 3, man, you know we gotta hit that who that chat. So here we go. I'll see y'all in the post game show. 1, 2, 3. Who
Who
that?
Who
that?
that?